Whoop, 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 whoop. Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? My mic is on. I'm here. How? Oh, wow. We have people here. We have some people here. We have Alexandra Ortiz is here. We have Tamara is here. We have Kelly is here. We have Tamara. Did I mention tomorrow already? Did I mention tomorrow or yesterday? Nope. I'm doing good. We had Emily's Creative Vlogs. Pauline, how are you doing? By the way, Emily, I would love to do a live stream with you. I really would. We'll talk about that. Craig, how are you doing? Eden is here. Random Disney is here. Tyler gives a right there, little applause. Do we have an applause here? Can I find that? Has it been so long? How is everybody doing? Epic Mickey, Leslie is here. Listen, we have the entire EPC family in here. All in here. Epic Mickey. I haven't seen Epic Mickey, I don't think, in a long time. It's been a while. Thank you for joining me on this live stream. We're just going to allow some people to come strolling in here, getting those emails out there. The emails are going out to all the different EPC family members. World Wish Day. Wow. World Wish Day. That is a massive. Today is World Wish Day. Wish Day. Destiny. Oh my G hi. Exactly, Destiny. Oh, I said Destiny, right? I didn't say Destina. That could have been a really bad start to the show if I said Destina. Fenna is here. How are you, my darling? Wow, we have so many beautiful people in here. Listen, man, I'm telling you right now, men and women, okay? Men and women. Miniature Missy here. Come on, hiya, pal. Disneyland is reopening. If it's not reopened already, it is hot. It is spicy. The sun is boiling here. It is 90-some degrees. It is time to open the parks. And today we are going to talk about something. We're going to talk about did EPC get tickets? Did he get tickets? Okay? For Disneyland, DCA, Disneyland, because I know you, the EPC family, I know you have been missing Disneyland and missing our adventures. I say our, O-U-R, our adventures together at the parks. I know many of you cannot make it to the parks. Many of you wish you could come to the parks. Well, you know what? I think a lot of us are in the same situation right now because there is no annual pass holders anymore. You have about what's going on as far as did I get tickets? Did I not get tickets? How did it happen? What was my experience in getting tickets? Updates. Annual pass holders are back? What? Is it really? What do you mean by that? Okay, tell me all about that. Because if that's true, that's crazy. If it is. I didn't know that. The end of the year, they're bringing new. Okay. At the end of the year, they're bringing a new system. Okay, here I am thinking. Here I'm thinking, Craig, I'm thinking that there's already a new system in place and I just completely missed out. And this live stream would have been a complete bust. Yes, I did hear that they're coming out with a new annual pass holder system, and I will most likely, as long as nothing happens, I will do that. Fenna says, where have you been? I missed you so much on here. Lockdown ain't the same without EPC. Yeah, well, before I get into the Disneyland fun and me buying the tickets, this is what's going on, is that my movie, A Fairy Tale After All, it's a full-length feature movie that I've been working on for 3 years now. It completed its post-production during last year, the COVID situation. And now we are in the process of selling the movie so everybody in the world can see it. And that just takes a lot of time because you're doing a lot of screenings. You know, you're screening it for different buyers and so forth, different streamers and so forth. It's highly stressful, which was just one of the reasons why I said I got to get on the EPC YouTubes and do a live stream today, just to kind of free my mind a little bit. You know, free my mind a little bit. Can we get some fairy tale after all whoop whoops in the chat? Yeah, I'm telling you, I think you're all gonna love it. And by the way, like this is the thing. Like once a buyer buys it, they sell it to different markets like Europe, North America, South America. You know, they sell it all over the world. So that's the process that we're doing right now. I've been here before. It takes a lot of time. It's stress, it's anxiety, but it's great, and the movie's fantastic. But I'm already thinking about getting some great T-shirts done, just because, you know, get the characters out there, get the brand out there, because this is just the beginning of this universe that I'm creating of fairy tales of my own doing. And by the way, many of you EPC family members who have super chatted, who have contributed on Patreon, who have been here, you are in the credits of the movie. You are in the credits of a fairy tale after all. You are. You absolutely, because first off, Patreon members are that they automatically get their name in the credits of the movie, which will be seen around the world. And also, if you super chatted, if you contributed to this channel, if you've been around, you are in the credits of the movie. And that's my thank you to you. That's my thank you to you. You're actually listed as EPC family members. You know, so it's beautiful. When you see the movie, most likely you're going to be like, oh my God. You know, it's beautiful. Destiny, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Holy moly. All right. We're starting off nice. Thank you so much. That's so very nice of you. Honestly, that is so very nice of you. So we'll do a best day ever.
Best day ever!
Thank you so much. It is the best day ever when Destiny comes in here and says, you know what? I'm going to slap down some racks and get you some $20. Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It really does make me feel like I should be doing more of these streams, and I'm gonna try to. You know, it's hard because it's like having doing the movie is like a full-time job, but also it's unpredictable hours, right? So it's not like I wake up at 9 or I go to work at 9 and come back at 5. I can't really predict a lot of things, so it's very hard for me. But it's getting better. It's getting better. Fenna, I'm telling you right now, the T-shirts are going to be incredible. They're going to be in animated style. Like I'm going to take my characters, like the character Thumpkin that Brian plays, who's like a cat, dog, fox hybrid. If you haven't seen the trailer, check it out. And we're gonna make like animated style characters of the Princess Geneva, and Cornelius. All these beautiful characters that are in the movie. We're gonna make like cartoon style characters of them, and they're gonna make it very cute. They're gonna be cute. They're gonna be funny. Some of them are gonna have dialogue, balloons, and stuff. I'm totally working it out now. Like that's what, my brain does not stop, folks. Like my brain does not stop. And it's not even about making the money. Like I'm willing to just give some giveaways on right here on YouTube. Like I want to do giveaways. I just want people to start, wearing and noticing these characters, because when the movie opens, you are probably gonna have like the first limited edition T-shirt. I'm only gonna make like probably 20 of each to start off of, so you guys are gonna have the ability to have these limited edition shirts. So I'm working on that now with an artist, so I'll keep you up to date on that. Work is work, magic. What is the music for the opening of your videos? Eden says that is I don't know the name of that, actually. I really don't know the name of it offhand. I'll have to check and I'll have to get back to you. Eden, yes, it goes around the world. So the movie will go around the world, and step by step. So we're hoping for some big news. I had to show the movie a couple days ago, last week, to some players in the industry here in Hollywood, and it went over very, very well. So I would say in the next, you're gonna see a lot of A Fairy Tale After All. It's gonna be the next big thing. Watch, just watch, just watch. It took 3 years to make it. It took many years of my life to kind of get to this point where I felt like I could make that. And it's going to happen. And we just touched the surface. We just touched the surface. There's so many characters. I already have 100 pages written of a new story. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. Just stick around. It's going to happen. These things take a long time. Beautiful Toy Reviews, how are you? Okay, you just remind me of something, Beautiful Toy Reviews. Okay, so before we get into Disneyland, and if I'm going back to Disneyland, when I'm going back to Disneyland, how I'm going back to Disneyland, let's talk about this. Yes, will I regret it? Heck no. Well, I hope you buy a lot of different merch. I hope you do, Fairy Tale. It's going to be great. T-shirts, maybe next month. I'm thinking about 10 different styles to start off with. So let's start off with some, a little bit sad news, but we won't talk about it for too long. Did you hear... all the Disney stores are closing. At least in Canada, people are saying the Disney stores are closing in the U.S. They're definitely closing in the U.S., but they said they were, and that's going to be very sad. Weird. Like when they put out new exclusive dolls and stuff. How are they going to do that? I guess everything's going to be over online. I guess they're just putting all their chips online. That's what they're doing. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. I really do have to go now. Okay, thank you, Destiny, for showing up, and thank you for the $20 super chat. Awesome. Let's do one quick thing here. Let's see. Super. I want to do something for you. I want to do an applause. There we go. I don't even know if applause is happening. Okay, it is happening. I have so many sound things here set up. Thank you so much, Destiny. What's the best way to concentrate the best while writing? What's the best way to concentrate the best while writing tough? Best way of concentrating? That's different for everybody. For me, it's sometimes, but not all the time. I just tell Siri. I tell her to play concentration music. And that helps. Too much lyrics in a song is difficult for me when I'm writing. But Bianca, yeah, shirts are gonna be great because the thing is with a Fairy Tale After All T-shirts that are gonna have Princess Geneva, Thumbkin, Chickpea, all these beautiful fun characters. The thing is, it's not. Because the movie's not out yet. The movie, when it does come out, people will understand. But when the movie's not out yet, but these shirts will still be fun to wear. Just as shirts and designs. That's my goal, is to kind of make them cute and fun and just different funny things that are on them. So people, people don't even have to know about the movie because they probably won't until the movie comes out. So that's my goal. Get the characters out there, get the brand out there. With your help, you will really help me do that. So I appreciate it. Look at Beautiful Toy Reviews. She is a member of the EPC family with a yellow badge next to her name. I just saw that right now. Disney sales are not closing, so the magic is still going on, CJ says. Yes, they are still going on. But there was an article, I believe, in was it Forbes. I believe it says that they are closing completely in Canada. But it's a thing that's going, slowly going down. Hopefully some stay open in the U.S. and other parts of the world. But I think they're kind of just focusing on online stuff, which is unfortunate because I buy a lot of stuff, and it's just when you can't go to the park, and I'm sure many of you feel the same way, if you don't have access to going to a Disney theme park, or if you don't have the money to go to the theme park, whatever the reason is, at least going to the Disney stores was kind of like a way to kind of get a little bit of that Disney feeling. You know, you saw the merchandise, you heard the music, the cast members. I mean, it kind of helped. It helped me, definitely, but we'll see what happens. You never know what's going to happen anymore. I got 2 T-shirts from the one of the closing Disney. Yeah, yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Okay, so let's talk about Disneyland. Okay, now about what 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I started this channel, and I started it because I wanted to do Disneyland vlogs. I was fairly recent here on the West Coast, and I have been a lifelong Disney fan. And I just said, you know what? I live close enough. I don't live right next to Disneyland. People think like I live right next to Disneyland. I don't. It takes some preparation to go to Disneyland. But when I started, I said, I gotta do this. I gotta vlog this so other people can see it. Because I know if I was somebody who lived where I did, you know, growing up, who didn't have access to a park, I would have loved to have a YouTube, which didn't exist when I was a child, to watch somebody go who I felt like I knew because I see him every week or whatever, and I live streams, and he goes to different places. I can talk to him, and I would have loved that. So I said, let me do that. And I wasn't a big YouTube fan. I don't watch a lot of YouTube. I still don't watch a lot of YouTube. I don't even watch what other YouTubers are doing, other Disney YouTubers. It's never been my thing. I don't know if it's just because I'm too preoccupied doing my own thing, and I just don't have time to kind of sit and watch that, vlogs. But and I think it's kind of good because I'd also like to go to the park fresh. I don't want to know what's going to happen if something's new at the park. I don't want to know about it. I don't want to know I just want to experience it fresh for me and for you, the people who are watching the vlog, because I want you to see my expression, my true expression. Like if there's a new character visiting the park that I was unaware of, never met, I have no idea what they look like, but it's so much fun for you to see my expression, my interaction, without me knowing, premeditating kind of like what am I gonna do and how am I gonna do it. So that's always fun. And then I did that for 3 years, and I was hardcore. Like I did it like bang bang, like every week. Every week, like I was doing. See, Mentor Missy says it's very good. People underestimate the value of staying. It is my own lane too, and that's another thing. Mentor Missy is like the people that I have collaborated with, and I have collaborated with some great YouTubers. They kind of have their own niche, right? I mean, they go to the park for one reason, and I go for another reason. It's just me. I'm a filmmaker. I love performances. I love interaction. I love interacting with the princesses and talking to them, and like rides, actual roller coasters, and that is more nostalgic for me, especially when it comes to like Disneyland, like Fantasyland. Like that brings me back to being a child. Star Wars kind of too. DCA is kind of like, it was kind of like a mixture. Like I loved when the Ariel restaurant was there and stuff. Like that kind of felt good. The Ariel ride is very much me. But the roller coasters and stuff is, it's fun. It's fun, but that's not why I go. And there's some YouTubers that are really great who literally just focus on rides. They also focus on food. Like food is a big thing, and I'm not a big foodie at all. I really enjoyed doing the food videos with James. Like that was fun because I mean, I could like play off of James, and James could play off me, and that was just cute. That was just fun stuff. So I did that for many years. I did many videos. I tried to make it fun. I definitely evolved. I changed how I made the videos. And then I had to go on and do my dream. My dream was to make my fairy tale movie. And that there's no way I could do both. There's absolutely no way. There's way too much responsibility involved. So I had to kind of take a break, and I felt that's fine. I mean, I've been making vlogs for a long time, and I'll put some behind the scenes videos up, and I did, and that was fun. And then COVID hit, and that kind of just like, took us all out of it. And then the annual pass holder thing kind of went away. Not kind of, it went away. So now we are here on April 29th, 2021. Bye, Emily. Thank you so much for joining. So now we're here on April 29th, 2021. And Disneyland is reopening tomorrow. Tomorrow. For the first time in well over a year. But the difference now is like when you were an annual pass holder, the annual pass holder that I was a high tier, right? Like I had a higher tier pass holder. You didn't think about when you were going, like, or how you were gonna go, or even the money, because it kind of was like a blind thing, right? They just took the money out of your account every month to pay for the annual pass holder. They just did that. Like, you didn't really think much about it. And it was cheaper in the long run if you're going once, twice a week. Think about it. If you're going once or twice a week forever, I mean, you pay that sucker off quick, baby. You pay it off quick. Yeah, first time in forever. First time in forever. Yeah, so hello, John. How are you doing? So, Black Widow cosplay. That'd be awesome. I can't wait for the Black Widow movie. So, I talked to James. James, our good friend James, and he's going, I think, this weekend. I didn't buy my tickets when they went on sale. It was a couple weeks ago. I said, no. It's, it wasn't about a fear factor for me, because I know it was like 15% occupancy. It's going to be quiet. I just wanted to wait it out a little bit. And then the weeks went by, and I talked to James a couple of nights ago, and James told me he was going this weekend. I'm like, oh, that's good. That's good. I said, you know what? Let me look at the tickets. Because, I'm having a little bit more free time. Not a lot, a little bit more free time. And the tickets are like $140. If you want a park hopper, it's like $160, depending on what day you go. Keep in mind, like, these are things that I didn't pay. I paid for it in the annual pass holder, but I didn't pay for it like all. And like, here you go, $160, whatever, So, obviously, until the annual pass holder plan comes back, I can't go every week. That's impossible. I don't have the funds to do that. I don't even think you could, because it's so, busy and booked. So let me tell you. So yesterday I said to myself, okay, I'm gonna buy a ticket. Hello, Sarah. Welcome to the live stream. I'm telling everybody about my experience about buying my first ticket back to see Rapunzel. Yesterday, I woke up and I said, I'm going to buy my first ticket back to Disneyland. Now, keep in mind, I didn't go on the Disneyland website at all to look at how the system works. I didn't know anything about it. I knew nothing about it. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know I didn't even know when there was availability. For all I know, the first date I could go would be in December. I had no idea. So I went on and I said, okay, let's start with one park. Okay, I'm gonna go one park. Obviously, it's gonna be Disneyland Park. I'm gonna go to the Disneyland because I gotta go to the Disneyland. I gotta go to the Fantasyland. I gotta go to see Star Wars. I gotta see Ray. I gotta see Ray. Do you understand? Ray Batu. So there's no question in my mind. Like, I would actually be sad and upset Like, if I had to go to Disneyland after over a year of not going, it's like withdrawal. And then them saying, no, 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 no. You can't go to Disneyland. You can go to DCA, California Adventure. Go. Go fiddle with some Incredicoasters. You know, go fiddle with some Incredicoasters. You know, fidget with some Monsters Inc. Okay. No. Like that, I would be sad, like very sad. Bianca, are you going tomorrow? That'd be amazing if you're going tomorrow. So no. So the thing is, so I went on and bought my ticket. Well, okay, I first picked. Okay, this is it. Okay, so there's kind of like a reservation calendar. I went to the reservation calendar first to make sure like what dates I could go. And there's dates in May. There's some dates in early June. I'm like, okay, like I'm feeling this. I could do this. Okay, you know, you had a little pink castle. You know, you had a little. You know, I figured this is fine. This is fine. There's many days here. There are many days to choose from. To go see Belle, to go see Cinderella, to go see Blondie. I can go, I mean, Flynn too, but, you know, socially distanced, because who knows where he's been. I mean, let's just talk about it for a second. I saw the reservation calendar. There was days open, so I said, I'm buying my ticket. I took out my wallet like so fast. I took out Tinkerbell so fast. I have a Tinkerbell credit card, debit card. No, it's a credit card. Tinkerbell came flying out of my pockets. The dust was all over the place. I put my numbers in, boop, boop, doop, 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 like that, because that's what young people do when they are trying to like replicate typing a keyboard, doop, 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 that kind of thing. I did this, okay. So I picked one day, one person. Keep in mind, one day, one person, one park. It's all ones, baby. All ones. I put my credit card in. Boop, 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 boop. Charged immediately. That money came out of my account so fast. Tinkerbell was sad. Like, she was just so sad. She's like, man, you spent all that money. You know, she was really upset about that. I told her, it's okay. You're coming with me. You're tinkering with me. And because she doesn't want to tinker with Monsters Incorporated or tinker with Incredicoasters or, you know, sometimes Mulan's over there and I'll tinker with Mulan all I want because I love the character interactions. But, you know, you take Ariel's, you know, whatever, restaurant away, that makes me upset. But I can't wait to see the Mickey wheel again. And the Marvel stuff I'm actually excited about. I'm excited to see Black Widow and all that stuff. I really am. I really want. I am excited. I'm just excited to be there. Don't get me wrong. I love DCA, but I mean, it's like DCA Disneyland. It's, you know, it's a different thing. Yeah. So, guess what? Then it says, okay, you bought your ticket. Now make your reservation. Like, because you have to have a ticket, right? You have to have a ticket, like a physical ticket. A ticket, and then you have to make a reservation on what day you want to use that ticket. Ooh. You know, that's cool. Okay, I'll pick a day. I just looked at the reservation calendar before I bought my ticket, so I know maybe I'll go in, you know, early May, in a couple weeks, whatever. I go back to the reservation. Well, it brings you to the reservation calendar to pick a day. I'm telling you, if you want to see an angry APC, you should have been here yesterday. Because the calendar that they gave me, all it had for all of May, was it April? Like, there's nothing in April. So, like, May and then the beginning of June. Like, that's all they really had. I don't know, was it May or all June? Whatever. It was May and June. All they had was access to DCA. No Disneyland. Now, I didn't understand this because I just looked at the reservation calendar before I bought my ching ching. I just looked. I mean, there's no way 100,000 people just went on and bought, well, not 100,000, but you know what I'm saying. I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, wait a second. I don't want to go to DCA my first time back. There's no way. I would get upset. I would cry. I wouldn't be able to see Elsa and Anna, Belle. I wouldn't be able to see them. Maybe if I had a little, like, kind of like little, you know, fairy dust, I could have fly from one, and they would never know. But I didn't understand. I didn't understand. I figured it out. But I'll tell you what happened. I called the Disneyland hotline, and Mickey Mouse picked up, and he said, "Stay on the line." Then Pluto picked up and said, "Stay on the line." And then Goofy picked up and said, "Hey, you're not going anywhere. I'm here. I'm here for 4 hours, waiting, listening to Pollyanna." Okay, so I'm listening to the Pollyanna soundtrack for 4 hours. I'm exaggerating. It was 2.5. That's not an exaggeration. 2.5 hours trying to figure it out. Like, what happened? Like, I want to go, I want to fly. I want to fly. Do you understand, Miniature Missy? I want to fly. I want to go to Fantasy Fair. If it's closed, it's closed. But I want to see the princesses dance in their socially distancing way. I want to see it. I'll wear a mask, of course. I want to have a whole shield over me. I don't want to get anybody, you know, whatever. I just want to be there. DCA is great, and I want to go to DCA too, but not first. I would be so upset, and I know that is such a ridiculous thing to say, but it's true, because, like, I could go to Disneyland 20 times in a row and never get tired. DCA, maybe 2 or 3. And I'm like, okay, I've seen everything, I've done everything, whatever. It's just not it's more Pixar stuff, right? No one picked up the phone, man. Goofy came back on after 2.5 hours, said, well, I guess there's no one going to pick up. King hung up on me. Goofy hung up on me. That's not fair. That's not nice. But I forgot I also, at the time of purchasing the ticket and seeing this confusion, on the application, there's actually a chat with us kind of thing. And I started, I put my question in, and no one got back to me, so I completely forgot about it. So literally 5-6 hours later, after purchasing the ticket, of completely being upset, because now I don't know if I want a refund. Do I want a refund? Because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Goofy, listen, I'm not. They're very busy over there, and I totally get it. Like, I get it. $2. Oh, thank you so much, Beautiful Toy Reviews, for the super chat. Love you. Thank you so much. It makes me feel better telling this story now. Thank you. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, Beautiful Toy Reviews. So the thing is that the girl on the chat, I was actually in the car, okay? I was in the car when all of a sudden I got a notification on my watch from Disneyland saying, it was a response to my question, like, what do? I don't want this DCA ticket. Can I upgrade it? Can I upgrade it to like another? So basically what happened was, and I bought a lower tier ticket. I don't know what that means exactly. I don't know how that happened, like, because I don't remember. I just don't remember them asking me like what tier you wanted. I don't remember that during the process of buying a ticket. I probably overlooked it. Maybe I was in a rush. Maybe I thought, I'm like, this is a piece of cake. I wasn't reading all. I'm not blaming anybody. I'm a little bit upset that it took so long to get this figured out. But anyway, so I bought a lower tier ticket. I don't know what that means exactly, except that it gives you less options on what days you can go. Keep in mind, I've been an annual pass holder for 5 years. I haven't bought like a Disneyland ticket. So this is all kind of new. And the girl on the chat said, you can't update it and there's no refunds. And I'm like, you can't. I'm like, what? There's no refunds and you can't upgrade my ticket? Nope, you can't. Beautiful tour reviews. Taking away Ariel's grotto is a terrible decision. You know, it hurts. It hurts. I loved that place so much, and I still like think about it. So anyway, I bought a lower tier ticket. They wouldn't upgrade it. Like they would not upgrade it. Like they said no. Like they literally, like Mickey Mouse said no to me, basically. Which is, I guess it's fine. I mean, I don't know. And then they wouldn't refund me, which I guess is understandable. But it's like, okay, well, what do I do? So, and then okay, this is and then after about like 45 minutes of talking with this person through the phone on chat, she says, well, maybe we can make an exception. I'm like, okay, I'm not trying to be a bad guy. I'm just like, I want the money back so I can buy. Since you can't upgrade my ticket, I want the money back so I can buy an upgraded ticket so I can go to Disneyland. You know what I mean? That's all I wanted. I mean, that seems like the easiest way to do it. Hello, Rianne. Thank you so much. I feel like everybody who's super chatting is saying goodbye. Why is everybody saying goodbye? Rianne, how you doing? Thank you so much for the super chats. It really motivates me to do more of these live streams. Thank you. Much love, Rianne. So basically, she said, I'll make an exception. I'm like, okay, great. So she said she gave me a form to fill out, and I sent it back, and she was going to refund me. I'm like, perfect. I love this. I'm gonna be refunded. I'm gonna go home, and I'm gonna buy another ticket for Disneyland, and maybe even DCA. I don't know. Maybe whatever. Like do both. And then I asked her before she left. She goes, "Is there anything else I can help you with, sir?" Hoo. It wasn't Goofy. And I said, "Yeah. Can you like tell me like approximately like when that money like will like the turnaround of that being refunded?" She goes, "Oh yeah, that'll be 68 weeks." 68 weeks. I'll be 70 when it's 68 weeks. I mean, I'll be 75. I'll be completely gray. 68. What? Who refunds in 6 to 8 weeks? I don't even know where I'm going to be in 68 weeks. And the funny thing is, like, she didn't, like, Tiffany, I'm planning on taking my mom on a picnic for Mother's Day. Oh, that's beautiful, Tiffany. I wish I could take my mom to Disneyland. She lives on the East Coast. I really wish I could. I wish I could have took my family and just have. That's one thing I do wish that I never got. I never got that, unfortunately. But 6 to 8 weeks. Are you sure No, she said 6 to 8 weeks. Exactly, Mr. Missy. Exactly. 6 to 8. Oh no! No. She said 6 to 8. I didn't mean 68. If that's what it sounded like, no. Then I really would be gray. She said 6 to 8. That just mean not saying my words properly. 6 to 8 is what I meant. If anybody was confused, I apologize. Feta thought I was 68 too. Jace, yes, Fairy Tale After All is right now being sold, and merchandise is going to be coming out. So stay around. If you want yourself a beautiful Princess Geneva shirt, a cute, funny Thumbkin shirt, if you want soundtracks, and actually get limited edition merch that's going to be out before the movie, stay tuned. Yeah, so she said 6 to 8. I apologize if I wasn't clear, but still 6 to 8. It's like, I don't know. I mean, that's tough. And I told her, I wish you told me it was 6 to 8 weeks before you issued the refund, because that changes everything, right? I mean, that means I wanted the money just to kind of put back into Disneyland to buy another ticket, but obviously it's not going to be 2 to 4 days. It's going to be 6 to 8 weeks. So that didn't work out. So what I said was, forget about it. Cancel the refund. I'm keeping the ticket. I'm keeping the stupid ticket, okay? I'm keeping it. It's for DCA. Great. I'll have to figure out something. So today I woke up. I did some work in the morning. I had to do some very important work in the morning for A Fairy Tale After All. I can't wait for you to see it. You guys are gonna love it. You guys are gonna be the biggest fans of this movie. You guys are in the credits of the movie. You guys are beautiful. You're a part of this movie. I had to do some like a couple hours of work, and then I said, okay, let me fix this Disneyland thing. So I went on, and I figured it out. Okay, so this is what it is. I picked a day in early June to reserve the ticket that I bought for DCA. So early June, I'm not going to say the exact date because, whatever. But like early June, very early June, there was a day available that I could use for my DCA ticket. DCA. Then I said, okay, let me buy another ticket. This time I'm going to buy a park hopper ticket. It's more money. I think it was like $165, something like that, whatever. $165. I'll spend money on another ticket. Now, but by the way, before I get to that, she told me that the ticket that I have for DCA that I probably could the day of that I go down to go to DCA, she said I probably could go to the box office, the ticket booth, and ask to upgrade my ticket there. But then I said, well, isn't that a maybe because they don't know, the occupancy of both parks that day? She's like, yeah, it could happen. They may not allow it. So I'm like, well, that doesn't work. I mean, imagine thinking you're going to Fantasyland and you go down there and you're going to be riding with, the Monsters Inc. people. It's a different feeling. Nothing against Monsters Incorporated. No, I love Monsters Incorporated. I love them all, but I want to dance with princesses. Sue me. So I bought another ticket this morning. It was a park hopper. It went down the same thing. One day, one person, 2 parks, because I don't trust the one park thing anymore. Like the last time I did that, I got in trouble. So the last thing I wanted to do was buy 2 tickets going to DCA. So I bought a park hopper ticket, and then on the bottom it said, this is why it's so confusing. It says that there was like an option saying like, what park do you want to go to? And I picked Disneyland Resort. And then it said all day, like a question mark. And I'm like, well, I have a park hopper ticket, so why are you asking me all day? It's just so confusing. I clicked all day. All day with Cinderella. All day with Tiana, baby. I want to dance with the frogs. I want to be the Prince Frog. I want to be there. Do you understand? Do you understand? I am sick and tired of not seeing my princesses and my princes and my queens and my witches. And I'm telling you right now. Okay, let me finish my story. Enough. Let me finish my story. So I bought that ticket this morning. Then I went to the reservation schedule. And I picked the day before my other ticket. So I'm going for 2 days. I mean, it's weird that I'm saying I'm going for 2 days because I'm in I'm in driving distance, but I'm gonna make a thing out of it. I'll get a hotel and so forth and just relax. It's a little vacation for me, basically. So I'm going for 2 days in a row. The first day, it's early June, very early June, and it's Disneyland Resort or Disneyland Park. All day. In the heat, baby. The heat, the sweaty heat with my mask on. I'm going to be sweating that mask off. It's going to be so hot. It's going to be beautiful. And then the next day, I am going to DCA, which is an all-day thing. Now, if I can do a park, I probably won't do a park hopper because like one day for each park is fine. But if I can, like if I go to the ticket booth and say, can I upgrade my second ticket, but I think one day at Disneyland, like a complete day, a whole day. Keep in mind, when I did the videos, the vlogs in the past, I couldn't afford like just to spend a whole day there. I didn't have the time. I had to do other work in my life. So I would go very early in the morning. I'd wake up at 5 a.m., get there when the rope drops. I would film all morning, and I would probably leave around 2-ish in the afternoon and drive all the way back. And by the time I got back, it was kind of like, okay, the day was pretty much over. I had like an hour left to do some other stuff, and then I worked on other things in my life in the evening. So this is gonna be somewhat, refreshing, because I'm gonna spend the whole 2 days at the park, beginning to end, in a hotel room, and then beginning to end both days. First Disneyland, then DCA, Disneyland, DCA. So I'm gonna be enjoying the princesses, enjoying the queens, the fairies, and the rides. And if it's still is it 15% occupancy? I think someone told me that. Is it still 15%? Hello, Joel. How you doing? Tiffany. Since I can't go to Disney World or Disneyland, I have the next best thing: Disney Movies Marathon. And Tiffany, you do whatever you have to do, and that's why, Tiffany. It's like I do enjoy making these videos. Now, you would think that since I haven't been to the parks in over a year, like well over a year, that you think I would want to just go and just like have some alone time, like Erik alone time, like be by myself, like just be internal, enjoy the sights, watch the people, feel it, be in the moment, right? But that's fun. That is fun. But I get more enjoyment sharing things with you. So in early June, I know it's a month away. I know there's going to be a lot of other YouTubers going tomorrow. Don't get me wrong. I know there's going to be a lot of YouTubers going in May. I get it. I'm sure you'll probably watch 1,000 videos on the reopening of Disneyland. You'll see everything that there could possibly be seen, especially if you're waiting for it. But I'm going in early June. So if you are interested in my experience in going to the park, I do plan on vlogging it, just like I did in the past. Both 2 days. Disneyland and California. And that will give me a lot of material, like a lot of footage, like a lot. So I'll be able to put out vlogs routinely for a while. Now, the difference is you can't like talk to the, I guess you can talk to the princesses. I'm going to pull something up real quick. So let me show you something. This is, I want to give this individual credit. This is on Instagram, okay? So if you guys haven't seen this, again, you guys are Disney nuts, Disney fans and stuff, and a lot of you are looking at this stuff. You guys are going to be seeing all these videos for the next 40 days before you even see my video. I just hope you come on my journey. First off, before I show you anything, give me a hand raise. Let me know how many of you are really interested in watching my vlog in early June and throughout June, because I'll have a lot of vlogs. Give me a hand, because I know a lot of you are going to be watching everybody else's vlog in May. Like everybody, everybody's going to be there. Everybody who was buying tickets on day one is going to be putting up a video. If it's not on YouTube, it's going to be on Instagram. It's going to be on TikTok, TokTik, whatever you call it, TokTik, TikTok, whatever. So everyone's raising hands. I didn't think anything differently. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Fenna. Thank you, Random Disney. Thank you, John Alvin. I wish my name was John Alvin. John Alvin sounds like a secret. Like if I was with Black Widow, I'd want my name to be like Black Widow's partner. Oh, thank you, Kelly. It's because it's yours. Thank you. Thank you. I'd want John Alvin to be my name. Like Natasha and John Alvin go fight the Taskmaster. Oh. You know, like that's what I want. Like I want that kind of like I'd be all over that. And like maybe like this part of my head would be like I'm thinking of like what my superhero like this part of my head will be shaved and then like my hair would just be like flapping all over the place. And I'd just be like John Alvin and Natasha head to DCA to go on the Incredicoaster because there's a spy on the Incredicoaster in the front. And while the Incredicoaster's flying in the air, John Alvin is crawling from seat to seat to capture the spy and go, wow, right in his neck. Don't hurt him, just knock him out a little bit. And then Tasha goes, that was amazing, John Alvin. John Alvin, you are incredible. John Alvin, I like that jacket you're wearing. And that shirt. And what you did with your hair last night is beautiful. Okay, enough talking about your hair. Let's get back to the spy. Thank you, Tiffany. You are royally awesome, Eric. Thank you all. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you so much. John, I'm telling you, you have a name that's worthy of Natasha. It's worthy. It's worthy. I mean, just get on that. You know what I'm talking about? Like next time I see Natasha, John. I don't know. This is not a John Alvin thing. I'm not gonna go to Natasha and do this, but I don't know. That's like when I go to Natasha and say, "Hey, Romanoff, listen. My name is Alvin. Some people call me John Alvin, and I know you need some assistance on this spy thing that's happening over in Paradise Pier. I'm here. Let's knock it out." And I go and I knock it all out. First, we do some meet and greets with some Scullys and Sullys and stuff like that, but yeah, Eric, you should try to look into filming your reading of a book or something. That would be interesting. Oh, okay, that's it. That's not a bad idea. Who's your favorite Avenger, Eric? My favorite Avenger? Don't know if you can see it. This is a comic book. It's Black Widow. Black Widow. I like Black Widow. I read her material. And that's why John Alvin is a name I feel would work well, because I've done my research on Natasha. So that's what's happening. I'm gonna be going and doing my vlog. Oh, that's what I was gonna show you. So when I go to Fantasyland, so I can't. The difference, there's going to be a difference this time with my vlogs because I can't get up close and personal with the princesses, the queens, the fairies. I can't do it. I can't do that. I can't talk to them. I can't sing to them. I could sing to them, but it'll be a little bit more like Romeo and Juliet, right? Juliet and Romeo. Like, and I would have Miniature Missy there to help me because I can project. But if, like, Rapunzel's up on her tower, like, socially distancing, like, I kind of had to find a way to, like, a whole new world. Like, I gotta, like, project that upwards. And my voice is so powerful, it immediately goes straight. So if I just, like, take my head and go up like that, it will go up, but it will pass Rapunzel. So Miniature Missy will help me on that. That day will come. I've been thinking about that for 3 years now. Miniature Missy constantly says, Eric, your voice is brilliant. You do not need my help. And I respect that about her because she's brilliant with her voice. Yeah, I got to expand my rib cage. And that's why as John Alvin, when I'm walking to Natasha, I got to expand my rib cage, right? So instead of like my normal, like I walk like this. This is how I normally walk when I kind of like, these are like elephant trunks, you know. It's kind of like, hi Natasha, can you sign my 8x10 program? I know your new movie's coming out with Taskmaster. Do you think you'll beat him in the movie? But if you expand your rib cage like this. I'm a little higher, but I'm on my knees right now. So you got to use your imagination a little bit, not too much because it's pretty much all here. But like like right here, like expand that, my rib cage. So that's what you do. That's what you do. You just expand it, and then Natasha will take me seriously. How you all are you, Erik? Good. 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 So, let's show you something. Okay, so here we go. That's not what you want to see, is it? Do you want to see your own do you want to see your own chat? Okay, here we go. This should work, I think. Okay. So don't mess with me, man. Don't mess with me. Not now. Okay. So this guy, this guy's name is. Let me try to put this above everything else so it's not so covered. Okay, window capture. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk about this guy. Okay, so this guy his name is Denny. Finding Denny. I guess he's an influencer. I guess EPC is not much of an influencer. So he got into Disneyland, okay? So he actually showing people. I just want to give him credit because these are his pictures, and obviously that's him in the pictures. So look at this. So this is what we should expect. So the characters are like, how am I going to do my meet and I can't talk to them like this. So I'm going to have to find interesting ways. To make my vlogs, my videos interesting, because I can't really do much there. I can kind of like wave and like dance a little bit, but keep in mind also it's not going to be busy. It's like 15% occupancy. So okay. I wasn't okay, I could do that too. But listen, I'm sure Denny has all the reasons in the world to do that. He's a really cool. He takes really cool pictures. Okay, so here's the one I wanted to show you. So, as you can see, Belle is on like a little red circle carpet, like a little red circle carpet. Okay, and Denny is there. So he's in the front. So he's probably about 8 feet away. Okay, he's about 8 feet away. This looks a little awkward to me, and it's nothing to do with Denny. Like this looks a little bit like, for some reason, if that wasn't Denny and if that was me, I feel like it would be creepy. Do you know what I mean? It's like there's something creepy about it. Like Belle is so far away, but she's not allowing me to come closer because I'm a creepster. But this is how it's going to have to be. Here's Elena. I miss her so much. Such a beauty, such a beautiful soul, beautiful heart. So as you can see, he is talking to them, and he's using his Zoom on his iPhone, I'm assuming, to get kisses and all that wonderful thing. The princesses look beautiful. It looks like the 1 year off from COVID, they were able to take advantage of that and got some rest. And then this is very interesting. Like this is like almost like, tell me, look at this for a second. EPC family, look at this for a second. Look at this picture. Like I don't, like that picture is, it's a great picture, but look at that. I love it though. I would do anything to be Denny right there. Like I miss the sisters so much. So the sisters, Elsa and Anna, are actually in Disneyland. Like I think the only time in recent history, obviously they were at the fantasy at the theater, Fantasy Fair, the Royal Theater, when their show was there, before their show was at the Hyperion. But they're actually at Disneyland now. So that's interesting. That's very interesting, and I like that a lot. But this is what I'm gonna have to work with. I'm gonna have to work with this. I'm gonna have to work with me being here. Oh really? This is the first time you've seen them wearing those costumes? The funny thing is, I never saw them. Why is that? That's pretty much the costumes they've been wearing, right? I think they did change it for a little bit for Frozen 2, which I never saw them in those costumes. I regret. Hopefully they go back to it at some point, because I missed that. That was during, like, I was filming my movie when Frozen 2 came out, like in November 2019. So it just, and then COVID, obviously. So John Alpha says, Anna and Elsa doing social distancing. That's weird. Yeah, like, this is the thing, right? Like, it's weird only because it's so not what meet and greets are supposed to be. Like, it's just, that's what's weird. It's not weird. I mean, I'm happy they're doing this. I mean, if this is a lot better, EPC family, than I thought it was going to be. I really thought, like, they were going to be probably around that distance, probably kind of like not standing in one place like they are right now, but maybe walking around. So you really wouldn't have like a photo opportunity. This is much better than I thought. So I think we should all be grateful that they're doing this. And I'm so happy that I'm going to have the opportunity to see the sisters. Now, this looks like it's well, it is. It doesn't look. It's at the Royal Theater. So Denny is doing his pose with his princess fists like that, holding his hands. Very cute, very adorable. Definitely getting into the mood. But I'm going to have to, like, I mean, I'm sure they'll recognize me. Most of them, hopefully. It's been a long time, but hopefully they'll recognize me. And we can have somewhat of a conversation long distance, long distance relationships. That's what I'm going to call this. My first vlog back is going to be called Long Distance Relationships. I like to title my vlogs. I like to title my videos. So when my first video comes out in early June, I hope you come and watch it. I really need you to watch it, because if it doesn't get watched, it's like that'll be disappointing. But at least I had time, because I should be doing this. Like, we all need me time, but I really want to make a video for you guys, and I really want the princesses. I want to go back to old times. I really want to go back to old times. So I hope you watch it. But I'm going to call the first video Long Distance Relationships. And that's what this is going to be. Now, from what I gather, unless someone could tell me differently, I don't think... What the heck? I mean, look at this. This is actually pretty cool, though. Like, this is pretty cool. But there's no way with a mask on that I can have, like, a comical conversation with the evil queen. I mean, I could probably do, like, Michael Jackson breakdancing, maybe if I bring props and stuff. I mean, I don't want to be Carrot Top and, like, oh, evil queen, like flowers come out of my I don't want to, like, I wear like a funny wig like evil queen, I don't want to, like, act like all weird. Like, I don't want to act like what if I just, like, crawled to the evil queen? Like, I'm trying. I want to. My goal is always to get reactions, good reactions out of these beautiful characters at Disneyland. Minter says, "I promise." Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Minter, Missy, I don't know. I don't know when things get a little bit easier buying tickets. I really want to hang out. I really want to hang out with so many people at the park. Okay, this one really captured my imagination right here. This one captured my imagination. Look at this. What in the world? Now, I want to thank Denny, or finding Denny _ at on Instagram for providing these pictures. But what in the world? What? Kelly, I'll crawl. I'll crawl in this circumstance right here. Like, but you can see, okay, so look at, so Denny is standing in front of a rope, okay? If you look at behind Denny, there's a rope. So you can't go any further. And Rapunzel and Flynn doing their social distancing, even though they're married, they're a couple. They're happily married from the last time I checked. Getting along very well. Have movie nights every other night. like foot massages. They're having a really good time. But they're social distancing right here. Okay, they're social distancing right here. Okay. Yeah, Alexandra. Alexandra says, dang. Even Rapunzel and Eugene. Come on, Rapunzel was in a tower her entire life. And now she has to. I mean, I know the virus is called Corona and everything, but come on. You said so yourself. You never know what kind of ruffians. Listen, Flynn. I don't want to touch his boots. I don't want to touch his boots. I don't. But there you go. So you can't even get close to. You can't even hug. You can't. That is gonna bother me. And like, I don't care what anybody says. You can make fun of me. You trolls, YouTube troll. I'm a YouTube troll. I'm a YouTube troll. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm making people upset. I got 1 hour in my day, and I want to make as many people upset as possible. Okay? Leave me alone. I know dinner's ready. Okay, here we go. Let me start on this message board. I got this one all taken care of. What is this video about? An alien at Disneyland? What kind of retarded guy? Let me erase that. I don't like what you do. You are a terrible person. You're a terrible person. Okay, on to the next video. What's this? Oh, you have people at Disneyland who like your videos? I saw your video. I don't like it. I don't think you're talented. Ha, I hope I made you upset. On to the next. Okay. Oh, well, I have 45 minutes left. Maybe I can hit 20 more. And I hope that person feels so happy with themselves. I hope they do. Okay, so let's get back to this. Yeah, let's skip this because this just get me depressed. Like seriously, right here, this just get me like, I'm just like dying here watching this right here. Like, what is this? Listen, Denny, you have more power. You have more power than I do. Bye, Kelly. Thank you so much. Okay, so here's the Evil Queen. This is a nice little video. Thank you, Denny, for this. She comes out and says, and she just disappears. That's good. Oh, I miss the Evil Queen. She was the funniest. Look at this. Now, am I going nuts? Like, what? I'm confused for a second. Where is this? Where is this? Hey, Miniature Missy. Miniature Missy. Where is the Evil Queen right there? Take it easy, Fenna. Bye-bye. Bye, Kelly. Where is... What? Where... I'm confused on where she is. At the tower. But what? Am I just going nuts? God, it hasn't really been that long where I'm really losing my memory. Right across from the theater. It's just, it's for some reason, it's not like, I mean, I know the structure. I mean, but I can't imagine, I can't figure out, I don't remember a place with stairs. The music box. So did they like build this? Oh. So is this... Tessa, how you doing, Tessa? I see. Oh, I get it now. So this is... Oh. I think it's right next to the ride. No, Tessa, I think this is actually in Fantasy Fair, but did they actually build... Okay. Well, this goes to show you. This goes to show you how long it's been. I basically lived at Fantasy Fair. And Miniature Missy says, no, the stairs have been there, but I think there were flowers up there before. I just don't remember there being a platform there. My question is, like, why didn't they use it before for characters? I don't know. Anyway, it's interesting. I looked at that before the live stream, and I couldn't figure. I see that hallway. I know where this is. Okay, I know where this is. I know exactly where this is. I think what confused me is that we've just never seen anybody up there before. Now I know where it is. 'Cause to the left, you see that little hallway there? Okay, I know where this is. Okay. Oh, look at her. There she is in all of her glory. Oh, what the heck? What is going on here? I gotta go back to Disneyland. Like I have to. I have to. You may be onto something. I wonder if they did build an extension a little bit. I think they did build an extension, Miniature Missy. I think they did. Because now if you look at that video, right? Hi, Renee. If you look at that last video, which I'll play again because we saw something beautiful just walk by. I mean, did we just not see Aurora just... Oh my God, that was beautiful. So, Evil Queen. Yeah. Yeah, that's where the music box was. Because, yeah, that's where the music box was. I think they built that. Because I mean, Miniature Missy... Yeah, a Miniature Missy would know. Like, Miniature Missy would know. This is where the line for Belle and Rapunzel is. No, it's just I know what I know what you're thinking. It's not, 'cause if you look at the video, right? Okay, let's look at this video. We go to the left, and that's the theater right there. So literally, if you go back to where the Queen was, like right now, that would be where I would be sitting on the bench, and where the musical box was. If you went to the right a little bit more, that would be where the line would be. Like, where the line would be to get into the Royal Hall. So, like, this has to be new. Like, that has to be new. Like, I am convinced. I'm not a Fantasy Fair expert. No, I think the music box is around the corner. Okay, well, we don't know. Tessa says, oh my God, yeah, it's new. Okay, there you go. Tessa. So we have Tessa, we have Erik, and we have Miniature Missy. We all think it's new. They probably built it because they knew it was a social distancing thing. They needed something there, because that's where Rapunzel was standing, right? In the picture before. A stupid busy Wi-Fi, so maybe I'll be. Oh, yeah. So if you look at. Okay, I love. We're being so we're so geeky here. We're like Disneyland geeks. I love this. So if you go to this. Okay, so that's all you need to know. So like this confused me when I saw this, but where Rapunzel is standing, that is new. That musical where she is standing was where I sat literally every time I went to Disneyland to get shade, and the music box was right there. And then where Rapunzel Flynn is standing, I believe that is the entrance to where the line start with for the. To meet the princesses, I think. I could be wrong about that one, but this one, yeah, it's the same place. So it's the same place. Okay, so I think we figured that out. That's new. That's a new thing. That's a new thing. Yeah, Flynn's put in a corner. Oh, lordy, lordy. Look at this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No, you're right. They're in the same place and switch out the one with the other. Yep, that's what's happening, Mr. Missy. Would there be if everyone is vaccinated? Would there be if everyone is vaccinated? I don't know when this would ever change. I mean, I don't think this type of situation is going to change anytime this year. I think Disneyland probably did. Listen, we're just seeing one part of the park, right? We're just seeing like one section of the park, like one little tiny corner, and we saw that they made kind of like a stage for a character for that social distancing. So you can imagine other places like in Tomorrowland, definitely in Star Wars, where they're gonna have these new areas. Maybe Star Wars has a lot of nooks and crannies. Excuse me, a lot of nooks and crannies though. So maybe they can work it out. But okay, the princes are not social distancing anymore. This I don't understand it, guys. Guys, this whole thing is makes. I mean because you have look at this. Wait a second. Guys, I think we are what is going on? Because okay, so where Flynn is right now is where I believe the bench is. So what is Rapunzel standing on? Was that always there? Was that always there? Or did they just make a porch? I seriously, like, I know this is riveting entertainment, a host asking for questions. I just don't understand. Like, it looks super dope though. Imagine them making a meet and greet place for Rapunzel there, but like with her hair fall. I know. I think Disneyland definitely needs to get more involved. Like they need to. I mean, it's great to have Rapunzel, like, but she needs to be on. She's on her tower now, but her hair needs to kind of like have her come off the tower. Yes, I watched one video of Tiana before COVID. I don't understand this. So I don't get this. I don't understand it. I'm confused. I don't know what Rapunzel is standing on. I remember that section being there, but I don't remember a porch. And if there was a porch, nobody was ever on it. So I think they built a porch. But it's not the place where I was thinking, because where Flynn is where I sat for shade. Okay? So I think we got some answers. That's a great picture. But there was always that little balcony. There was Miniature Missy. You're saying there was. Okay. Well. Why can't Flynn stand at the bottom of the tower talking with it? I know Tessa. It's so strange. Like, I don't... Like, I mean, it's strange. I get they have the social distance, but this looks so awkward. I mean... It's so weird. I mean, because they also have the rope in front of them, like, and it's going to be like 15% occupancy, right? So what do? They call like a couple people up at a time, and you kind of like go at the rope. And I'm going to have my camera there. Hey, Flynn, how your boots doing? How your boots doing? Hi, Rapunzel. Like, it's just Romeo, where far out thou, Romeo? You know what I mean? Like, he looks like he's more than 6 feet. Yeah, Alexandra Flynn is like in another country. I mean, he's like literally in another country right there. Okay, so that porch was always there. I guess I never saw it used. I'm glad they're using it. I was wrong. But what I don't understand also is like this. Let me show you this. Like, I don't understand this. Like, listen, I'm telling you right now, like, I don't like the... My biggest fear was for the magic to be taken away in a very real world way. But obviously the princesses are walking much closer than 6 feet. The cast members have to wear masks. but Snow White was free, like nearly. So I don't know where they're going. I think they're going in the Royal Theater. So basically, okay, that's all we have. So basically, they're probably going where that picture with Elsa and Anna were, kind of like in the theater, and then like you just take a selfie, like hey, you do that kind of thing. So there's a lot to look forward to. No, you're right. I've never been used for characters. It was just Yeah, it was just decorative. Yeah, but it's just so weird, like why they wouldn't use it. Like, I don't know. As a creative individual, somebody who works on movie sets, like I see a movie set as an opportunity, and and if you're at Disneyland, if I was running or operating that section, just that little section, and I would do that in a heartbeat. By the way, I would drop everything I'm doing and I would do that. That would be beautiful. But if I was running that section, like I would look at every nook and cranny. Now, unless there was a safety issue, of course. I mean, you don't know if it was really meant to hold a princess. Maybe it was just a prop porch. But maybe they made it real, now to hold somebody, so it's sturdy. Who knows? But um, I'm looking forward to it. To recap this video, because I've been on a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. This is going to be an hour or so. Is that Is it an hour or an hour and a half? How long have I been on? I've been on for a while, but I'm having a good time. What the heck, right? So the thing is that early June, I am going to Disneyland. I know many of you before that will probably be all sucked up in the Disneyland reopening. You're going to have people there tomorrow at Rope Drop, and I hope you enjoy those videos. It was a conscious decision not to buy tickets on day one because I kind of wanted to see how things were, virus-wise, vaccination-wise. How I didn't want the idea of Disneyland to be kind of like, I have this idea of what Disneyland is. I don't want it to change, So I wanted to see how things were gonna play out. I like what they're doing. I think it's really good from what I see. The first day is going to be all all Disneyland. The second day is going to be all DCA. I'm going to bring the video, the camera that you're seeing that's recording this right now. I'm taking that with me. That's my old vlogging camera that hasn't been used in a long time, and we're going to vlog 2 whole days, and I'm going to use every bit of the footage, because it's going to be extraordinarily emotional, and I guarantee it's going to be extraordinarily emotional for everybody who's going tomorrow. And I wish them all of the fun and love and peace, and just soak it all up, because it's a beautiful thing to be able to go back and see the characters and ride the rides and smell the smells and eat the food and all that stuff. And I'm so happy people can go back and having some excitement, some enjoyment. I'm going to go in a month. And by that time, I think I will have my gear all put back together. I got to get my gear back together. I got to get my ideas mapped out on a piece of paper. Okay. Maybe I'll learn a little bit more, because I have some friends that are going. Maybe they can tell me a little bit more about like what is happening, so I don't waste too much time. I don't want to waste any time. I want to go there and kind of have an idea of where, if anything new is there that I should know that's changed, that could affect my time there. I want to know it. So it gives me a nice 30-day period, and then I'm gonna make not more than 2 vlogs. I'm going to spend 2 days and make all these vlogs, probably an entire month worth of vlogs. So I'm very excited about that, and I'm excited to bring it back to you, and hopefully bring back some excitement to this channel, because obviously until the annual pass holder thing is back, I can't buy tickets for every week. But hopefully going 2 whole days will give me enough vlogs that I can, put out over a period of time. And then maybe I can buy another ticket and do it again, until the annual pass holders come back. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope you come with me for the ride. So before we take off, I'm gonna look at the chat here for a little bit. I will keep you in the loop too. Thank you, Miniature Missy. Just pass me a message. Please keep me in the loop. I would love to see you if you're down there when I'm down there, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I miss you guys so much, and the ones who I am lucky enough to meet in person, I miss you guys tremendously. Thank you, John Alvin. I'll tell Natasha that you are all ready for hunting the spies. Yeah, Fena, our inside woman, exactly. Tessa says, "Are you going to get the season pass again?" I will get it. We didn't know. Monica and I didn't know what we were doing as far as like our location. We didn't know like if we were staying here for a long time, but it looks like the way things are that we're going to be here longer, enough. So it's worth getting the pass. I don't know anything about the pass at all. I know nothing about the pass. I don't know the details, but I would much rather get the pass than pay $160 every time I go. I don't like that. Don't like to do it. Yes, talk to as many as you can between now and then because things are literally changing daily in the operation. Wow. See, Miniature Missy? That's what I'm talking about. Like, that is news right there. Things are changing daily. So hopefully all the kinks will be worked out by the first week of June. And if that's the case, then hopefully I can have a more smoother trip and not like think Cinderella's over here but she's really over there and I'm spending 10 minutes every time walking to different directions. And keep in mind it's summer in LA County, in Anaheim. It's hot. So I mean, it's kind of like waiting in line for a ride. I mean, you're kind of like, plus you just saw it. Elsa and Anna are at Disneyland. They're not at DCA. I wouldn't have known that, so that could change. They could go back to DCA. So I'm gonna try to do as much research I can for the week. I'll talk to some of my insiders. Hug them. You're not gonna be able to hug them. Miniature Missy says Elsa and Anna are in DCA too. Look at this. She's my girl, my street girl. She has the street news, man. She has the street cred. She is on the street at Disneyland. She's on Main Street. And she knows. And in the... Miniature Missy, do you know if Elsa and Anna are in their Frozen 2 outfits at DCA? Ooh. I'm waiting for the answer. Please say yes. Please say yes. Yes. Oh. They're at the fountain in their royal outfit. I thought I missed out on the opportunity to see them in their royal outfits. So does Elsa have her hair down? Can you believe I can hear the troll already. This guy is asking if Elsa, if her hair is down at DCA. Ha ha ha, what a child. Click, enter, submit. But the fancy ones. Oh yes, right. So it's Queen Anna, right? It's Queen Anna. And Elsa, so it's these two. No, this is the adventure one. Elsa's wearing this, I think. I don't know. I think she is. I forget. Anyway, that's great news. That is fantastic news. Like, literally, that's fantastic news. So, the first day, I'm going to meet Elsa and Anna, hopefully, in their Frozen 1 uniform. And then, day 2, I'll meet them in the Frozen 2 uniform. I call them uniforms. Miniature Missy is awesome. Can everybody just give, like, Miniature Missy a round of applause? With the scoops. She's like TMZing it. She's like TMZing Elsa and Anna. I see her like in the TMZ, like the room, like Elsa and Anna are by the fountain. They're by the fountain. What? Yeah, get EPC there. Get EPC there right away. Elsa and Anna are by the fountain. Quick. Hurry. Get EPC there. What's EPC doing? Come on, get him there. Put the corn dog down. Get EPC there. We need photos. Hurry. Oh, no more churros. Erik, stop eating. We need to. Elsa and Anna are by the fountain. They're gone. He missed them. Okay, you're fired. Erik, goodbye. George Presley. How you doing, George? You have come at the best time ever when we're ending the live stream. Sorry, George. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I love you all. I will do another live stream soon. Maybe we'll do. We'll come up with a nice thing to talk about. Otherwise, we'll just catch up. Miniature Macy's awesome. She has all these scoops and great things. Maybe we'll even do. We'll bring one of you on here and do a live stream. Who knows? Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I'm going to talk to you real soon. So yes, I am going back to Disneyland. The time is coming. It's going to be fabulous. It's the return of the EPC Disneyland vlogs. So stay tuned in June for season 4. I think it's season 4. It should be called season 4. Season 3 or season 4. Because I think we ended on season 3. And this will be season 4 of EPC Disneyland vlogs. 4 seasons. Love you all from the bottom of my heart. You're so supportive. Everybody who's super chatted, thank you so very much. I will talk to you very soon. Make your journey magical, people. And stay tuned for my movie, A Fairy Tale After All. It's going to be coming soon. I'll keep you all in the news. We're selling it now. We're getting it out there. Hopefully by the end of this year, you guys will see it. And there's going to be a whole bunch of merchandise. And you can wear my characters. Look at this. Renee is a baron and a baroness. We're just about to leave, and she knocks it off. She's like, no, we're going to end this with a bang. We're going to end this with a bang. Thank you, Renee. You are a sweetheart. You are a sweetheart. I love you all so very much. If you are watching this on the playback, please give this video a thumbs up. If you're here, I should have said that. I'm losing. I forget to say give this video a thumbs up. That should be YouTube 101. But I don't like to ask for things too much. But anyway, give the video a thumbs up. Thank you so very much, and thank you, Renee, for being a baroness right at the end, giving the end of this live stream some fireworks. I'll talk to you soon.